Hey, we're live. Pacific South Central. I'd be the South guy.
I'd be the Pacific
Central.
guy.
So I don't know how can I move these? Let me see. Pacific South
There we go.
Go. How's that work?
Looks
Beautiful.
good.
All right. Well, I know I missed whatever day you guys went. Friday. Did we get any Eberloser rants in or no?
Not really.
Yeah,
we talked about
I
it.
let Jeff wait for a minute.
It was definitely warranted. I'll tell you that. It needed to happen, and it's a good thing that it did because, Bears went against their protocol and actually did something that they normally don't do, which, in my opinion, is just win right there. Well, 2 wins. You got rid of Eberflus, and then you did something that you normally don't get to do. See a coach get fired, that sucks.
Yeah, and like I was texting you the other day, apparently it wasn't very difficult to talk McCaskey into it.
No, I saw something. Was it? Listen to it. I read something that. Holy shit! Oh, the wind's blowing. I can hear it in my fireplace right now. Holy Christ! That doesn't sound good at all. We got a nasty storm here tonight. That Poles actually wanted to fire him after the last season, and McCaskey wanted to hold on for this year.
Oh, see, I hadn't seen that part yet.
Yeah, I saw that today.
I'm hoping Brown can do a much better job these next 5 games.
I heard this was like his audition though. If he does well, I heard he's supposed to keep the position.
Well, a lot of times, how many times did the interim actually get promoted straight up?
AP in
I was going to say Las Vegas.
Okay, but how often? Usually they go over someone else.
Yeah, Jeff Saturday didn't do so well last year.
Yeah, so we'll see. But everything I've read, the players love Brown. The other guy,
interviews and stuff. He's he doesn't sugarcoat anything. He tells it like it is, which is something completely different than Bears fans have seen in the last 14 years.
Yeah, you know what? These are football players out there playing football, making millions of dollars, making billions for the NFL. You know what? Sometimes you need to hear the truth and the facts. You don't need to hear, "Oh, it's okay, you'll get it next time," or
get your participation trophy.
Yeah, or you don't need to hear the, "Yeah, my bad on the timeout. My bad.
I just still can't believe they fucking put him out there for the press conference and then fired him right afterwards.
Well, here we figured out what happened with that.
Oh, okay.
The press conference always starts at a certain time. Poles and Warren were not able to get with McCaskey until just right before that. And their meeting between the three of them, whether or not to fire Eberflus or not, went past the time that it normally would go for him to start his press conference. So it was one of those where they hadn't fired him yet. So technically he's still the coach, but he had to do his press conference. You have the whole media crew there, and Chicago is the 3rd largest market in the entire NFL. So it's one of those where it wasn't like they trotted him out on purpose. They just didn't get done with their meeting fast enough.
Yeah, and if they would have put out a press deal delaying that, everyone would have known.
Yeah. So it was one of those.
I kind of like the way it went down, personally.
It's typical Bears, is how it went down.
But no, they did a good job of explaining why that actually went down, which is another unusual thing for the Bears. Normally they'll make it a different excuse, but they said right out the meeting took a lot longer, and they just could not if they would have canceled it or postponed it, then the media would have gotten a hold of it, and it would have been an even more slew of problems for them. So and I get why they didn't fire him on Thursdays, because it's Thanksgiving. Let's just get home. Tempers were already flared. Let's have Poles wanted to go to bed and wake up with a fresh mind and not do anything on that day because he was so pissed off.
Yeah, he did it a lot better than I would have. It would have been, don't even get on the fucking plane.
I was going to say, you're taking a Greyhound home.
Find your own way.
Or
We're not
hitchhike.
even paying for it.
Yeah,
Not even
exactly.
a Greyhound. You're taking that school bus.
Yeah, the short yellow bus. By the way, there's no bathroom breaks since there's no timeouts for you. So
Yeah, you get to wear the Packers helmet on the back.
yeah, so I don't know. Should be interesting. Do we want to? You got this week's, or did you guys go over last week?
We go through over last week's real quick. Next would be the Giants in Dallas. That was pretty much what I figured it was going to be. Me and Jeff kind of already talked about these ones, but
yeah, we talked about these, but it was one of those, like I said on Friday. Score was a lot closer than the game really was. I think New York got that garbage touchdown at the end of the game to make it look like it was close, but yeah, Dallas wasn't losing that game.
Right. Miami and Green Bay after that. Again, kind of the same thing. Miami can't play when it's cold outside.
Hey, did I take Miami?
No, you didn't. You went with Green Bay.
Okay, good. Oh, that's right. I said, yeah, I remember now.
Did you took the Bears, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you took the Bears. That's right.
They should have won that game.
You wouldn't say Green Bay. You said some like coded shit, but
yeah,
you wouldn't say Green Bay.
That's right.
With the Fudge Packers?
So I remember it was something. He did not say Green Bay Packers though.
I think I said not the Dolphins.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Next is Kansas City and Las Vegas. They got lucky again.
Yeah. Kansas City keeps getting lucky in these games. Although that last play, I don't know what the fuck happened. That was a complete botch up by the ref,
Yeah.
It's to the point now where other people are noticing it now throughout the league that Kansas City gets special treatment and they get different penalties called almost as a favor to them.
It's an entertainment company. Vince McMahon.
I completely understand. I don't think it's like that though. I mean, I don't think it's that bad.
Dude, it's an entertainment company.
I mean, I would say that the refs would call fucking, call a game for another team. I mean, obviously it happened in basketball. Why wouldn't it happen in football? I don't think you can manipulate a game as easily in football or as much, unless you're calling a fucking penalty every damn play. But
right.
At least in basketball, you can hide it.
Miguel calls them. He calls down to the field. All right, hey, Chiefs got to win. Come on.
Marshawn Lynch cannot be the MVP of this motherfucking Super Bowl. Moving right along. Speaking of that, Seattle and Jets. Seattle squeaks out a win.
Wins a win.
Our defensive lineman had a great game. Williams.
Oh, dude, he's
pretty fast. He's pretty fast, bro.
He was. I loved how the defensive backs, the little guys, like just kind of surrounded him so no one could get to him so he could run.
Yeah, but he was cruising. I didn't hear what his miles per hour was, but he looked like he was going pretty damn fast.
Oh, they didn't pull out the AWS?
Somebody probably did. What's that?
Wasn't a Thursday night game. That's when they usually pull out the AWS.
That's true. Yeah. But I thought they all wore like a little fucking, like a bra looking thing or whatever that tracks all their movements and shit. Maybe they changed the form of it, but I guess it used to look like a little bra. But it tracks your movement and like how fast you go and how many steps you take. Huh?
You mean like a man's ear or a bro from Seinfeld?
Yeah, I guess. I don't remember that Seinfeld one.
The bro.
But Aaron Rodgers did, in my opinion, look pretty good. He got out of the pocket a little bit. He did look better.
Aaron
Best
Rodgers
game he probably played all season.
fucking balls. The guy is not anywhere close to what he was. I love it. I love watching him fail. You know, usually a quarterback leaves Green Bay and you're like, yeah, I really don't care. Not with Aaron Rodgers. I still want him to tear his other Achilles. I would love to see it more than anything.
Just think, next year he might be in Minnesota.
No, he won't.
No.
He wants to be
they got Daniel Jones.
Yeah, he's not going to Minnesota.
Jones.
There's no way in hell Aaron Rodgers is going. Kevin O'Connell will not put up with that bullshit.
Yeah, he's got to follow Favre.
Nah. His boy. They're buddies now. They used to not get along. Now they're friends, supposedly. Moving right along. Houston had Jacksonville. Houston gets another win.
3 games.
I'm surprised he didn't get more because he was the one that cheap shot at Roschon Johnson on the sidelines when the Bears played them.
Yeah, he's done it a lot. I'm shocked it wasn't the rest of the season.
But I do get where their GM is coming from with consistency on this kind of shit. I'm just saying he has a point. It's not. I don't think the guy should lose it. Whatever they said was he should get, that's what he should get. I'm just saying, I agree with what the GM said, and there needs to be more consistency on shit like that.
Well, there should. I mean, they just look at it play by play. That was a bad looking play, and if you watch it in slow mo, he does kind of go with his forearms with it.
Oh, it was a dirty hit. Don't get me wrong. It fucked up. He got put in a fucked position, but at the same time, he fucking took advantage of that he was in a fucked position and took a fucking shot. He didn't completely go for his head, but he also came with a fucking forearm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I agree with I don't know if you guys heard Ryan, not Buddy.
Nico?
No, the
Matt
fucking
Ryan?
fat guy. No, the fat guy. Coach.
Rex?
Yeah, Rex. I agree with his take on this. And basically, if the quarterback is going to be that close to a defensive player, he's got to dive head first. You know what I'm saying? Just to try to secure, or you know what I'm saying, to protect himself. Because when they make that slide like that, they are sitting ducks. You know what I'm saying?
They absolutely are. And, you know, once and that's the hard part, you know, you're running at full speed and someone starts to slide. If you're already in the air,
right, how are you going to
stop? I mean,
right. But if the quarterbacks had to at least dive head first, if you dive like right into defender's ankles, your natural body thing is going to be to try to jump over him. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to continue to run when somebody comes at your ankles. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Go head first. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think it's safer than taking that damn slide, though. I'll say that because again, you're a big fucking target. You're trusting in guys that want to fucking beat you in a game, in a violent game for that matter. And you're just, I mean, I don't know. You're putting a lot of faith in guys that could really take you out at any time.
Players, look at every time a quarterback gets out. Come on. We've all played some form of football. That quarterback gets around where you can actually hit them as a defensive player.
Fuck yeah.
You're drooling.
Right. And now you can't do shit. You can't, I don't know. I don't want to get into that whole thing, but I'm just saying, I think the rule needs to be looked at again. And I think something else needs to be done because it's not fair to defenders. It's not. And this game is hard enough for fucking defenses as it is. Not.
And as you said, when they're sliding down, you know, you're going feet first, you know, you're lowering your head, just like what happened to Lawrence. He took a brutal hit.
Yeah.
But his head was so close to that ground, he ended up with 2 hits.
Right.
His head getting hit forward, and then it slammed that ground.
Yeah, well, and that's the worst hits, too, the ones that come straight on and you're hit, you know what I'm saying? You whack your head on the damn turf. But moving right along, Houston did get the win.
By the way, probably done for the year.
Probably, but yeah, they should just shut him down. Go for the number 1 pick in the draft.
You're talking about Lawrence?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they already put him on injured reserve. His season's over.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
And who's isn't
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Jones.
He's
Mac
had pretty
Jones,
decent
bruh.
stats. I don't think he's won, but he's had pretty decent stats.
He
when
looked good
plays.
after he looked good after he took over for Lawrence after Lawrence got hurt. He didn't look bad.
The last
You
game
know
he
what?
played for Lawrence, too, he looked pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with Houston this year. For me, they are in that prototypical sophomore slump. They're still winning, but they're not. I mean, it's
They're treading
sketchy
water
and-
at this point.
Yes. They're not going to make it far in the playoffs if they keep playing the way they're playing.
Right.
Well,
But the
and
thing
I think
is
we all said that, Stroud wouldn't have as good as year last year, but the whole team is kind of
he's still having a decent year, though, I think.
no, they are just not like last year.
No.
Right. So next is Tennessee at Washington. Washington gets another win. Tennessee looked good, though. I mean, Will Levis might be a guy. Maybe. I think he gets himself another year. At least to prove he's not the guy.
Tennessee needs a lot on their team. They're quite a few years away from competing with anybody.
Yeah,
they're
they
not
need
good.
more than Levis.
Right.
I mean, their running back is Pollard from Dallas, who's not that great.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say he's not very good. I think they were paid for him.
They
if I remember
they got
right.
they even got receivers.
Not really.
No.
Calvin Ridley.
He hasn't done shit really this year.
Defense is okay, but they don't
But
have-
but if your offense can't score, your defense is gonna look like shit.
well, no, I know.
Well, unless you're Pittsburgh. Wait, I don't know though. Pittsburgh scores points now. Okay, never mind. I'll move right along. Arizona at Minnesota. Minnesota gets the win. Kyler Murray looked like ass. He looked like after his week off, he played fucking Call of Duty all week. He didn't give a fuck again.
I think he might have. They had the Black Friday game specials on Xbox, and he was probably up all weekend. Those interceptions that he threw were just what the fuck are you doing?
I think I took Arizona.
You did.
And, well, let's just say that Kyler Murray found that Vikings defense, which that's going to be
good
Flores'
defense.
job next year. He's going to be a head coach somewhere next year, probably.
Oh, fuck. Hell yeah. Hopefully he takes the right one, though, because there's some shitty jobs out there.
Well, if you want to be a head coach again, if you take a shitty team and make them great, what's his name that used to be in New England? Parcells.
Patricia?
Not Parcells.
Belichick.
Matt Patricia?
No. He went to Detroit.
Oh, God. Matt
Yeah.
Patricia.
But,
That's what I'm saying. Matt Patricia's actually, I don't know.
You get it going. I mean, he turned that franchise around, both of them, Parcells or Belichick and Brady.
Patricia? Oh, well, yeah. Fuck. There we go. All right. So, Indy at New England. Big drive by fucking the big man. Put him in position to win the game.
That game was way closer than I thought it was going to be.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too, actually. But hey, the kid looked pretty good. And you're not going to stop him on fucking from 2 yards out. There's no way.
No.
He's like
Not
Cam
enough,
Newton
but
size.
from the looks of it, and I'm going to look at the standings right now. Indianapolis is not far from Houston.
No, they're right there.
They're 2 games away.
Yeah.
Houston's at 8-5. Indianapolis at 6-7. So if they can string together based on the rest of their schedule, I think, in fact, Houston has to play Indy one more time, don't they?
I
At
think
least
so. I think
one
in
more.
2 weeks, I want to say.
Yeah. So the way Houston's been playing and the way Indy is just powering their way back into these games, you might have one of those last 2 weeks of the season could decide that division.
Yeah, Indy's defense has showed up the last couple of weeks too. They've been playing much better than they were earlier in the season.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Russell Wilson.
Wow, is all I can
Doing
say
it
for
again.
that game.
Right?
Moon balls.
It worked for him.
It's working. It's working though.
That team.
Think Pittsburgh
Bring in
re-signs
Justin
him?
Fields on 4th and 3. Ugh.
Pittsburgh is
No, I don't think they do.
Mike Tomlin's a damn good coach. I'll tell you that.
18 years. I had them below 500. I didn't think they would do it this year. I thought this was the year. Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
Another winning season.
With shitty running backs too. He did not. Well, I guess I don't know. I guess one guy's pretty good.
Well, their
but-
offensive line is pretty bad too.
Yeah, like I don't understand how it's working. I really don't, because I don't know. Is Pickens that
not
good?
Chicago Bears offensive line bad, but it's pretty bad.
Is it Cincinnati Bengals bad?
They're having a couple issues, but it's not as bad as the Bears.
Well, that's Cincinnati's defense is horrible. Chargers at Atlanta. Chargers do it again.
Atlanta, Kirk Cousins, that one pick six was so bad. Oh my God. I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, why? I saw this happening the minute he got set to throw. I'm like, this is going to be a touchdown. Sure as shit. The guy was just, you could see the drool coming from his mouth. He's like, oh my God.
The one he threw in the end zone, the guy had 4 guys on him and he tried to like lollipop one in there. And there's 4 guys around his guy.
Yeah, he didn't get permission from Russ on a moon ball, so he can't do it. Right.
Do they go to Penix?
I think so.
I would if I were them.
You got nothing else. But here's the problem. The problem is that they're technically still.
They're in first place.
Yeah.
Are they? Well, I thought it was close. Tampa Bay and them, I thought, were tied.
Tampa Bay is a game under 500 now, I think.
I'm looking right now.
Yeah, I figured you were.
Tampa Bay they're tied at 6-6 with Atlanta.
I told you.
Tampa Bay actually has a net points of 39 to Atlanta's negative 34. And I'm trying to figure out why Atlanta is technically in first. Did they beat Tampa earlier this season?
Yes. They beat them twice, I think.
Okay, so that's the only reason.
I could be wrong, but I think I thought I heard his name.
Could be their divisional record.
I'll tell you right now. Full schedule. They won. Yeah, they beat Tampa Bay twice this year.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. And I believe one of those games was the game that they lost. Oh, they lost one of the receivers that game, and then they lost what's his face the week after.
Mike Evans.
Yeah, I think they lost Evans that game.
Yeah, Godwin. Remember Godwin ripped his leg up?
Yeah, that was the week after, I think.
Well, there was one game where two receivers left one game, and then another week the other one did. Because remember they lost their top 3.
Okay.
Oh, was it top 3? Okay. I don't know who their third guy is. I know Jalen McMillan's there from the Huskies, but he hasn't really gotten many catches this year. Right. So Philadelphia, Baltimore. Baltimore's leaking oil bad.
Yeah, something's
talking about how great they are.
They're figuring out that pass defense. Just pass the ball on them.
Yeah, something is not right in Baltimore right now. They are.
And was it Roquan out that game too?
I think he was.
I think so. Yeah.
You watch out this week. Lamar Jackson's going to run for 150 yards this week. My prediction.
Who are they playing?
Let's see. I think they have a bye this week. Actually,
I can tell you right now. You're talking about
Baltimore.
Baltimore's got a bye. You're right, Max.
Yep.
Indianapolis, Houston, Baltimore, Washington, and New England.
Yes. We talk
next
about
week playoffs. Hey, way to be first losers in the fucking playoffs, man. Me and you, first and second seed of the losers bracket.
Playoffs? Who wants the playoffs?
Right? Fuck.
Hey, if Herbert would have had a good fantasy game, I would have won.
No, if Kittle could have played in a game where it wasn't
Oh, yeah,
fucking
that
5
too,
feet of
Kittle.
snow. Yeah. Moving right along. Tampa Bay at Carolina. We'll get there. We're almost there. Tampa Bay at Carolina.
That was a nutty game. That was a nutty game.
Yeah. Old Bryce Young. He's I still don't trust him because he's a little smurf back there, but I think getting benched for that couple of weeks really worked out for him. Like
he looks like a completely different quarterback.
Well,
he got his swag back.
Some of the game plan. Changed it to playing to his strengths. I don't know why coaches don't do that. You got a lot of coaches. No, this is the system. This is what we're going to do.
Carolina's certainly one of those teams that is not an automatic loss for me anymore. In fact, I almost I said I almost took Carolina, but I went with Tampa.
I've been talking about it too. Actually, I did take him in a parlay. But I took Carolina within the 5. I took 5 points. Why not?
Yeah.
But they're not an automatic loss anymore. No, I agree. Next is the Rams at the Saints. Rams just get it done.
That game sucked. There was just nothing fun about that game. That's like,
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both teams, my opinion, are just horrible.
Yay.
And then now we can talk.
I think Derek Carr may not be starting by the end of the year. I think they're going to look at Rattler a little more. They already got 8 losses. They get another loss or 2. There's no reason for him not to throw Rattler in there and just see what he can do.
I mean, technically, New Orleans is still not out of it. I mean,
what?
They
started off 3-0.
They're only 2 games back of the division lead. I mean, it's
yeah, but they get another 2 losses with 5 left. That's probably going to. I mean, they're not going to get a wild card.
No.
All right, so then we have the Sunday night game, the Snow Bowl. That was a fun game to watch, actually.
It was awesome.
It was. I love those games.
I knew San Francisco had no shot in hell at that game at all.
I think if McCaffrey doesn't get hurt, I think they have a better shot. Obviously.
I still think Buffalo runs away with that.
Probably.
I still think Buffalo would have won, but San Francisco looked worse than Miami to me.
They couldn't hold on to the ball. They didn't have the right
cold as Miami, though.
Here's the problem with San Francisco. I don't think they brought cold weather cleats to even think about snow because they were slipping and sliding all over the place.
It looked like McCaffrey was wearing Air Force Ones is what it looked like to me. Like it didn't look like he was even wearing cleats.
Yeah, San Francisco looked bad.
Yeah.
I can't believe I took them for like the best record in the NFL at the beginning of the year. And yet Buffalo I had not so good.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Did you guys hear about Trent Williams?
Who?
Like the Trent Williams, the left tackle for the San Francisco 49ers?
Oh, what was that on him?
His wife had twins. They lost one of the twins like earlier in the pregnancy, and then the other one was born stillborn.
Oh,
yeah. So I don't know if he's going to be taking some personal time. But he's right now. They've got him on. He's got an ankle injury, and he hasn't practiced in a couple of days. So just another kind of food for thought. Trent Williams probably won't be playing. I don't think he'll be playing.
He might maybe get his mind off of it.
Yeah, who knows? I'm just saying that is going on in Trent Williams' life right now. Moving on for that, the last one here, Cleveland at Denver. I'll tell you what, man, Jameis is Jameis, man. Jameis going to throw for 400 yards. Going to throw for 6 touchdowns.
And 8 interceptions.
No, he only had 2 interceptions. 6 touchdowns, though.
No,
4 for his team, 2 for the other team.
You're right. He's going to throw his picks.
Yeah.
But their offense looks so much better without Deshaun, without Groper.
Oh God, yeah. They would love to get out of that contract, but I don't think they're going to do it.
And nobody's going to take that.
Exactly.
No, they're set so far back. At least I'm not a Browns.
Jameis should be a starting quarterback in this league. There's no reason why Jameis Winston should not be a starter for somebody.
Well,
he's positive. He's a good quarterback.
He has 1 or 2 interceptions.
No, his ratio is way better than that now. It really is. Jameis is still Jameis, don't get me wrong, but he's not that 50-50 quarterback anymore, I don't think. And he's a great motivator. I don't know. I just think somebody should give Jameis a chance. Just not here in Seattle. Actually, I love that Jameis on the team. I just wouldn't want him as a starter.
For any team but your team is what you're saying.
I already got fucking quarterback problems here, man. I don't need any more. Fucking Geno Smith. If I'm done with his ass, I don't care. All right, so for the week, Eric, you were 11 and 5, which puts you now at 112 and 65. Jeff, you were 14 and 2, which now puts you at 116 and 61. And this guy, 15 and 1. Fucking
wow.
Baltimore.
So you're now in first, Jeff's in second, I'm in third.
No. Nope. I only got Jeff by 1. So I'm at 115 and 62. So I'm down. So Jeff's in first. I'm in second by 1, and you're 3 back of me now.
So just so you know, Jameis, I looked him up. Career 152 touchdowns to 106 interceptions. That's a lot.
I didn't say for career. I said this year.
Well, this year it's 11-7.
Yeah, that's his best ratio he's probably had in his career.
No, not really. So for every basically what? Touchdown and a half to an interception? It's either going to be a touchdown or a pick six.
Jameis is getting better. Yeah, but right. How many of those went back the other way? That's another touchdown for Jameis that is not getting counted. Touchdown is a touchdown, bro. Touchdown is a touchdown.
And he's 30 now, so he might be a stopgap.
But he's positive. Somewhere. He's positive. He's a great guy. I love Jameis. All right. So Thursday night, we got the Packers and the Lions. I don't have spreads this week. Sorry. That was
Lions.
Yeah. Jeff?
I'm teeter-tottering. I'm going back and forth on this one. But I am going to pick Detroit for the fact that they're at home. If this was confidence, it would be one of the lower ones on my confidence poll.
Yeah, I took Detroit for 2 reasons. 1, they're playing the fuckers. And 2, if I'm Detroit, I want to go out there and show that we should not have lost to the Bears. I mean, that's how I would be. It's like, no, we should. I mean, they really should have lost that game.
Yeah, they should have.
They're
just like Kansas City should have lost the game.
Yeah, they should have, but Kansas City brings in more money than Detroit. You got Mahomes, baby. Mahomes. Give me that.
Oh, well, we didn't mention that either. 2 quarterbacks in the NFL got engaged over the weekend. Travis Kelce got engaged, and Josh Allen got engaged.
I heard the Josh Allen, but I didn't see anything about Travis Kelce anywhere.
Yeah, and I thought you said 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, Josh Allen. Oh, yeah, Travis. Yeah, whatever. Well, Travis Kelce actually used to be a quarterback. Back in high school, he was a quarterback.
You that big of a Josh Allen fan? He counts as 2?
Well, he's kind of a stud. He's on 2 of my teams.
I like Josh Allen. He's fun.
I'm gonna go Lions in this one as well. I'll go with the group. Next we have the Browns at Steelers. I think that's Browns. Yeah, Browns and Steelers.
That's easy. Steelers. even though they lost to the Browns that first game, I just have this feeling Pittsburgh's going to be soaring, especially at home.
I'm going Steelers as well. Until Russ, well, somebody can stop Russ from throwing fucking lollipops, man. You got to go with Steelers.
Oh, hold on. I was looking up your Travis Kelce deal. So I don't know what reports you're looking at.
I don't know, probably TMZ or something. I don't
Anything
know.
on there.
Really? I saw that. I don't know. I saw it's probably on a tablet. I don't know. Never mind. Probably wrong. I don't know.
All right,
I didn't click
so
on
what
it. I
game
didn't
are you
care.
guys talking about?
Pittsburgh.
Steelers
Cleveland.
at Browns, or
Pittsburgh.
other way around. Yep. All right. So next is Carolina at Philadelphia.
I got Philly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Philly's rolling right now. And Saquon Barkley's
Philly-
a beast. Even when he's
He
not
is.
playing good, he's still getting 117 yards.
You think he's MVP?
Yeah,
He could very well be. Yeah. I mean,
unless Lamar like really has a great last part of the season here. I don't know. Saquon, like I heard something like he's averaging like 80 yards in the second half of games and 40 yards, or over 40 yards in the fourth quarter. It's crazy. They're just like leaning on Saquon at the end of the games. So I assume you're going with Philly as well, Eric? I didn't hear.
Yeah, Philly.
Yeah, I figured. All right, so Saints at the Giants.
Oh,
this one was so hard. This was
Saints.
a one on my confidence pool. What do you got, Eric?
Saints.
That's who I picked.
Yeah, I'm going with Saints as well.
As bad as the Giants are, as bad as the Saints are, the Giants are just the worst team in football.
Yeah,
You know, we
yeah,
could
they are.
look at doing some confidence ones if we have time. I know all of us are busy. Sit there and
Oh, not me. Jets at Miami. Jets at Miami. Jets at Miami.
I got Miami in this one.
I do as well.
Jets.
And why?
Just because.
Okay. I was just wondering if you had
I don't think Miami's that good, and I think Aaron is gonna pull one out of his ass finally instead of giving it to the other team.
He is the giver, isn't he? Jacksonville at Tennessee.
I got Jacksonville in this game.
Tennessee.
I think after that hit on Trevor, I have this feeling Jacksonville is going to be out for revenge on somebody, and Tennessee happens to be that team.
They're going to Cabo. Bags are packed. Falcons at Minnesota. Minnesota. Raiders at Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Yeah.
Bad.
You know, if I was looking at standings right, Vegas is in line for the first pick.
They're up there, yeah. Or down there, I should say. Seattle at Arizona.
Oh, this one I went back and forth, but it's Arizona at home, so I'm going Arizona.
I got to do the same.
And here's where I will get another game on you bastards. Seattle. We stopped them last time. Our defense played really well again last week. I think we got, and Kyler Murray's looking like he doesn't give a shit. So Seattle. Chicago at the 49ers. I know who
Chicago.
Eric's picking in this game. Yeah.
I'm actually going with the Bears on this one too. A lot of times
San Francisco, their whole team's on crutches.
I was
They
going to
lost
say,
two
I mean,
running backs.
you're playing against the Walking Dead right now.
Yeah, their trainer going to get fired at the end of the year.
And
I'm going San Francisco in this one.
Okay.
Okay,
They're at
you
home.
do that.
I don't
Shanahan.
I don't pick the Bears very often, but I am very confident on the Bears in this game. I know I got this hunch that they're gonna just blow the
Just back on the
doors
bandwagon.
off of them.
They're gonna come
Back on the wagon.
they're gonna come out and be like, you know what? After reading all the stuff how they went off on Eber Loser, dude. Which one was it, Jeff? Was it DJ?
Jalen Johnson.
Was it Jalen? Well, the one that said we've done everything we can as it was Keenan.
Keenan Allen was one of the first.
We've done everything we can as players.
Jalen Johnson exploded on him in the locker room. It was to the point where
he left the room.
He had to leave the room. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and after that, he still thought he was, going to be leading the charge against the 49ers. He should have known. Look, when your players turn on you, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to come back.
It's all over. Yeah. It's yeah. You guys should have done it last year. Bills at Rams.
I got the Bills.
I'm going Bills.
Even though they won a division, they still have a lot to play for. They're still going for that number one
They already
seed.
won? I thought they had a game left.
Nope, the first team to actually clinch.
No, it's clinched.
Yeah, it's done.
And Kansas City clinched a playoff spot.
I'm going to take – we're talking Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills at the Rams.
I don't think Buffalo's not going to let off the gas. They want to try to –
They want that number one seed.
Yeah, definitely need it.
Yeah.
The Sunday night game is the San Diego because I'm so fucking used to it. The Los Angeles Chargers at Kansas City.
I got
San
Kansas.
Diego.
I got Kansas City at home.
San Diego. We're gonna see how they can play in the fucking cold weather, and I think Jimmy's gonna have them ready to go. So
I think Harbaugh will. He played in cold weather.
Yeah, but his team doesn't.
Yeah, but he can get him prepped
without soiling himself.
You fly out there, a couple days early, and hey, we're going to practice out here in the parking lot in the cold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Cincinnati at Dallas on Monday night.
Cincy.
I got Cincy in this one.
This would probably be my highest confidence pick. This would be what, my 15 or my 14?
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, I got to go Cincinnati as well. I don't know. I don't trust them this year. I just don't.
We're playing Dallas. With Cooper. With the Cooper. The mini Coop. The Coopster.
Yeah, exactly. Cooper Rush. That guy's horrible. Good old Jerry's fucking that whole team up, but it's
hey, so I read some reports yesterday, and then today it came out. So Deontay or whatever Johnson out of Pittsburgh, he's about to work his way out the league. Do you guys see that?
What did he do? I heard he's suspended this week, or he's for
he refused to play.
Detrimental to the team.
He's refused to go in the game.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, because yesterday, or the day
what was
before,
the deal?
He refused to go in. Is all I was reading. I was like, yeah, it figures, prima donna.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, who was that receiver that was with Carolina with the poofy hair everywhere? Then went to Arizona or vice versa.
Oh yeah. What was his name? I know you're talking about.
He don't even play. I don't think
he had his hair ironed, right? No,
was it Robbie Anderson? Was it Robbie Anderson?
Yeah, I think so. I was just saying, I thought his first name was Robbie, if I remember right.
Yeah, how you're making this much money? You can say no, I don't want to go in the game,
right?
Because a couple days ago they were asking Harbaugh about what's going to happen with Johnson, and it didn't say much about it except for we'll see how this plays out. We'll check it out to the end of the year because I guess he's a free agent. He's going to be a free agent, probably sooner than the end of the year.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to play, Coach. I don't want to play.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it.
And you know,
It's fucking
the other teams see this. If you're coaching or owning another team, you want to play this? No, I don't want to go in. I'm only going in if we win.
right. I won't play scrub time.
To
Is
me,
that what it was? Was it scrub time that he's supposed to play that he refused to play?
I didn't see where he actually.
See, I didn't either.
Because if it was early, if he refused early, that they weren't even going to put him in. Harbaugh would be that kind of coach. He ain't going to say, you know what, come on in now. You want to play now? Harbaugh ain't going to do that.
No.
It reminds me of, I love the Bulls, but when Pippen didn't want in when he didn't get that play, and he sat down, Kukoc on the shot in the playoffs.
Oh, I think I do remember that.
Yeah, I lost a lot of respect for Pippen in that. It just showed
he's a weird guy.
So mad that he had to sit down.
That whole situation is weird, by the way. Just weird.
What, the fact he didn't want it? I'm not getting the ball.
No,
so I'm not.
I'm talking about like right now, Scottie Pippen. He's weird, and that whole situation is weird. Let me just say that. Michael Jordan is married to Scottie Pippen's ex-wife. How the fuck is that going down?
Well, hold on now. So we all know how ugly Pippen was back in the day.
Yeah,
dude, he has not aged well at all. He has not.
No, not at all.
Hey, Jeff, I see you're wearing the Hawks jersey. I saw a little bit earlier. They were winning. Did they end up winning?
I don't know. The game was on the other TV in the office now. I'm not sure. Last I saw it, they were down 3-2.
Okay. Yeah.
I
saw they was winning, and I was like, oh, they might pull this one off. What else? Hey, Dodgers. Have you guys seen how many billions of dollars they have deferred until 2046?
Like 2 billion, isn't it?
It's close.
Yeah, I heard something like that. Yeah.
How are you going to put a team together in 10 years? It's like they're going for now, and then they're just going to give a fuck. They're just
They'll fucking fuck. They'll bullshit their way out of it somehow, or they'll just pay it. Fuck.
You know what? They looked at. They're playing cards with Steinbrenner, and they said, "You know what? Here,
watch this shit.
We're trumping you." They bought another World Series. I don't see a team that's going to stop them next year.
I think ratings in Major League Baseball are going to hurt. I think they're going to decline.
Did they get Soto?
Did they what?
Did they get Juan Soto?
Nah, he's supposed to announce by the end of the week. They got Blake Snell.
Oh,
I didn't hear that. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, great picture. Yeah.
Yeah, they got like 6 great starters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, on top of the rest, I mean, the team's not bad. It's just they just bought another championship.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I like the Dodgers. Don't get me wrong, but
I don't. Never have.
I'm more of a fan of the guys. Some of the guys on the team, like Mookie Betts. I like Mookie Betts a lot.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Yeah, they're moving him to outfield next year, from what I was seeing.
He'll play great out there. Great center fielder.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What
32
else?
Now. What else is there? Does Ryan Day keep his job? Let's go there real quick. Does Ryan Day keep his job?
I don't think you can.
Look at the guy at Penn State. The guy at Penn State wins 10 games a year. Can't beat Michigan. Can't beat fucking Ohio State. But he's still the coach at fucking Penn State because he can beat everybody else.
But the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry is so much different than anything with Penn State. I mean, I
get you. I get you.
But
he's going to win every other game. He'll win. He wins every other game. He just can't beat Michigan. So do you keep him or you fire him?
He's probably going to be gone.
I think
He'll
so.
end
To
up
be
in
honest with
Chicago
you.
as the Bears head coach.
Okay. What
Yeah,
happens
as
if he
long as
wins
he's
the
not the
national
Bears head
title?
coach.
What happens if he wins the national title?
He's not winning the national title. There's no
I'm
way.
just saying though.
This-
Let's just
that
say he
loss
does.
in-
Then
I
you
don't-
fire him
loss
because
to
he can't beat
Michigan's gonna
Michigan.
push them back. in the
Alabama
season.
probably going to win it because they're now back in, which is bullshit.
I know. Kalen DeBoer snuck his way in there.
It's bullshit.
I mean,
You got 3
Alabama had some.
losses. Yeah, I know you're in the SEC and you got 3 losses, and Miami's on the outside with 2 losses. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Miami choked against. You lost to fucking Syracuse. Come on
2
now.
losses.
You think
Alabama got
you're one of the
killed by
best teams in the nation,
Oklahoma.
and you can't beat. At
Alabama
least they
got
have a
killed
good
by
football
Oklahoma.
program.
Alabama got killed by
Name-
Oklahoma.
Name some in the NFL that went Syracuse.
Yeah, it-
I'm waiting. Okay,
I put Miami
retired
over.
10 years ago, at least. That's what I'm saying.
I put Miami in over Alabama.
I don't know. We'll see.
No.
It really doesn't matter because it's a lot of this is going to see what happens with what are they going to do with a lot of these losers in the championship game.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be your top 4 conferences. The top ranked 4 conference winners get buys or something.
Yeah.
And then after that, it goes by the rankings or something in the top 12. So someone in the top, I mean, Alabama could still be out if someone is ranked higher as a conference winner or something. I mean, they still could be out. So I think I'm kind of excited for this for college football. I'm not a huge fan of all of them, but having a playoff format this way, I think it's going to help their ratings. It's going to help bowl game ratings because you could, in reality, and I knock Alabama a lot, but Alabama's a popular team. So if you have a team like Alabama that plays 3 games in a row, you're going to draw some ratings.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If you get a Cinderella story in this thing, oh my gosh.
SMU, Arizona
They
State.
could. Arizona State's got a squad, by the way.
Is that the one Herb Edwards was at?
He was, and then he got fucking fired from there because he was recruiting violations and such.
But it's going to be interesting. I want to. I'll probably will. I may not watch all the games, but I will definitely keep track of the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
This is only going to help them. And I've said it for a while. It's like, why don't you do playoffs and use your bowl games for those playoff games? Make those bowl teams pay you more money, which they probably are.
Yeah, and these schools are getting another fucking game of tickets sold on campus. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge amount of money. Not even talking about fucking TV deal. You know what I'm saying? You get a whole other.
They're all going to be at home. That first round might be.
The first round. You definitely get another home game, and then the semifinals or whatever. Then they go to a bowl, I think, and then the championship game's on the 20th. By the way, or something like that, like January 20th.
Yeah. Because it should start next week. Shouldn't it?
Starts this weekend is conference championship week.
Okay, so it should start a week or 2 weeks from now.
See, so I would say probably they probably take a week off, and then they'll play. Would be my thought.
There's 12 teams. How many games is that? 3? 3 rounds? 4 rounds?
No, it'd be, let's see. So first round's a bye for the guy, and then 4, and then you get 3 rounds. I think. Yeah, 3 rounds.
So, okay. Week 16. That's this week. Bowls start December 14th.
Okay, so next week.
So that isn't a week off.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, interesting. I'm kind of stoked for it. I did see it. How I mentioned OU stomped Alabama. Jackson Arnold for the Sooners is entering the portal.
Who is?
Jackson Arnold, their starting quarterback. They got a worse offensive line than the Bears, probably. Maybe. Maybe.
I'm sorry, I didn't say who. Oklahoma?
Yeah, Jackson Arnold, their
Okay.
quarterback. I mean,
Yeah.
they,
Texas
They're
A&M's
off-
quarterback is going to the portal too.
yeah, there's a couple I saw, and I'm like, okay, here we go. I hate the portal. I
So
think,
do
hey,
I.
you commit to that college, you're there for at least 2 years, is how I think. What do you
Well,
think,
what are
Jeff?
these guys? What are these kids doing with the NIL deals that they signed?
Is it a
Are they keeping all the money?
They probably pay him by the year. You like the portal,
Yeah.
Jeff?
Not really.
And I think they shortened it this year. I don't think it's like the previous years where they could hop in and then do it again later. I think it's only a one-time deal this year. Either that or that starts next year.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Max, did you say the USC quarterback jumped in there?
No, Texas A&M.
I think the USC quarterback did too, or a receiver.
Yes, he did. No, it was
Yeah.
their quarterback.
People trying to get away from Lincoln Riley, and for some reason they talk about Lincoln Riley as an NFL head coach. Fuck that,
No way.
Nobody respects him.
dude. I'm not an OU fan, but I was here when all that shit went down. He tried hiding. No, I'm not talking to anyone. He's a good offensive coordinator. Great North Turner. Great North Turner.
Pete said the same thing. He got
can't
caught in an
recruit.
airport.
Huh?
Pete got caught in an airport saying he wanted to go to talk to Seattle about a job, and he got caught in an airport.
Whoops.
Oops.
But-
Yeah, whoops. They left USC. Fuck it.
But then you can't, he can't recruit. Caleb Williams, I think, was his best recruit. Malachi something was his other recruit. They
Moore.
both followed him from OU to USC, and Malachi left USC to get away. Then this other quarterback left to get away, and receivers have left. I mean, he's a dumpster
Where did Malachi
fire.
Moore end up? Do you know?
Was it Utah State? It was a small school. He wanted to play. It's kind of like Spencer Rattler. He just wanted to go somewhere to play, so he went to South Carolina to play.
Mhm.
Those, if I'm an NFL GM or whatever, I want someone that wants to play. I don't want to look at someone that wants to get paid. If you play and you play well, you'll get paid. That's how it should go. Not as much as they are.
Malachi Moore is now a defensive back
He's not a
for
quarterback.
the Alabama Crimson Tide. No, he's a corner or
I
a
think
defensive
you
back
got the wrong
for
Malachi.
Alabama.
I think you got the wrong one.
Okay, hold on.
Look for Malachi Nelson.
Oh,
Boise State.
maybe if we had the
Oh,
right
he went
name.
to Boise State.
Is he the starter?
Yeah.
Well,
I
if
think
he is,
so.
he's a good hander offer. He's a good hander offer guy.
So, we got anything else? We pretty much wrapped up.
I think so. Yeah, just there are some good games this weekend though. With Oregon and Penn State's a good one. Tulane and Army should be a good one. UNLV and Boise. So Travis Hunter and the Heisman. I say he wins. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
I think he should, but he probably won't. I mean,
Really?
I think he should, but he probably
Who do
won't.
you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna win? Autry? You don't know. Okay, whatever.
I'd have to sit and look. But I just
Boise
think
State, the Boise State running back.
I
He's
think
got
he should
numbers
but
like
he won't.
Barry Sanders.
That's just what I think. I think Travis should, but he won't.
He's been killing it. We'll see. We'll see where him and Deion go next year.
Yeah, they're talking Dion to the Cowboys.
He says he's staying. I don't believe him
Yeah, how
one
many other
bit, but he
coaches
says
do
he's
that?
staying. Colorado
Jerry
pays
will
him
do
pretty
it.
well.
Dion's not ready for the NFL.
Dion might do all right, but he can't treat these NFL players like he does these college kids.
You know, my thought also is, what does he really do for that team? He doesn't know. He doesn't call.
does a lot
Okay,
of his players. He makes them play.
he does. No, okay, but he doesn't call any offense and he doesn't call any defense. First of all, doesn't call
So?
either of them.
So
I don't know. I just think that he really doesn't know what's going. I don't know.
So
I
you're
don't
saying
think.
he's
I don't think.
actually a head
I don't
coach.
think.
He's actually a head
definitely
coach
not.
making his assistant
Yeah.
coaches do their job.
Yeah, I am
See, I don't
saying
like
that.
that. I don't like when a head coach is calling plays on a side because that's them choosing. They're going to pay more attention to whatever side they're doing. If they're doing defense, or look at Eberloser. He called defense. Look what happened to the offense. It's Steph. What's his name from the Browns? Stefanoski or Stefsnotsky or whatever. Calls the offense. Look at that shit.
My thought on Dion though is I don't think he. I don't know how to say it right. I guess I'm just saying.
I think he'll be a
James
great coach in the
Winston.
pros. He's going to
I
have to
don't-
learn how to get college
Humble.
players and NFL players are two different deals.
Exactly. Well, they're not that much different. I don't think. I don't know. Millions, I guess, but over thousands. Okay.
Hey, you going to make me play? No, I won't play.
I want to play, coach.
I'm going to play. I'm not going in.
Now doing it.
So
Now doing it.
All right,
Boo-boo. Yeah, all right.
I guess that's what we got.
I guess that's all we got. All right, so just throwing it out there. You guys anybody want to stream any of these championship games? Just let me know. I'll hop on with anybody. So, just saying. I know Eric
Maybe.
will never get on.
I was thinking about maybe tomorrow, but
There's nothing on tomorrow.
well, there's the prime
there?
game.
Yeah, I guess. Let's do it tomorrow.
I'll
I
see.
got,
I'll see
I
what
got a light day tomorrow.
Might be interesting.
Yeah,
See if
Let's
we
do
can
it.
beat the Manning. I love watching the Manning cast, dude.
yeah, I do.
It-
But we're funnier than the Mannings.
It's hard for me to watch
We
a
don't-
regular football game after watching that.
It is. It is much better than Troy and fucking Joe Buck.
Right.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
I don't think there is. No, there isn't a Manning cast this week. I don't think. I think I heard Belichick say that on McAfee, but I could be wrong.
So,
But
all right,
here or
guys.
there. It's Monday. All right.
To the,
Until next
to the
week.
numbers of ones, we'll catch you on the other side. I guess we're out from the Pacific South Central.
Yeah, well, you said didn't come out that way on our screen, but whatever.
I pointed to you, then me, then him.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't come out that way on the screen, but it's all good.
Pacific South Central.
Yep, Central. Gotcha.
Well, he's Central. He's over here on this side.
Yeah, well, you said
All right, whatever.
whatever, man.
All right, bye, fuckers.
But
All right, later.